almost die. 262. Not bad. Okay. Some stuff is selling. Good. Let's just list them exactly as we sold them. Okay, back to 2K ish. After that I have a weird plan of going broke. I completed every single quantity thingy in the game. I have the star charts done, I have the path of progression stuff done, so it's maxed out finally. It will take a long while, for sure. I got one. The people that were flocking to Twitch are gone. Yeah. I guess they did some sort of promo. Not doing any campus except the basic cube now. I have two strategies lined up to improve this. We'll see how it goes. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That's the first time that happened. Boo. How am I receiving that much damage that quickly? Do we have something that's a little bit problematic here? I can't see the modifiers though, can I? drops today, good old nothing again. Whoa. $600 transactions since yesterday. Classic. It was an FE. What did I say? I didn't mean that. It was a wedge. Whoa, okay. This can be profitable. Okay, I don't want to die again though. I definitely don't want to die here. I'll miss out on this one. $24 and a card. Not bad. Are we back at 2K yet? I suppose if we have a few sales, we should be. That much quantity and barely 200, eh? Not a single discount either. Damn harsh. Oh my god. Ah, 1987. That's like a year. Almost there. Oh, we have one for 2K and that's sold. That's what I'm trying to get. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is so much going on here. Thankfully, I am killing everything instantly. Ish. Alright. Done. Yeah. And the random 50 people I was getting on Twitch that were not talking a single word are gone. I guess it's a relief. 280. Good amount. I mean, at least we hit a wedge, which we are kind of selling at 7 every single time. Wow. So officially, finally, just as I was saying it, we broke 2k, so we would like to buy one of these, but yeah, 2.2k. We do have these are very slow sellers, so mighty worthless. This thing has been on for a very long time. Yeah, I think 2.4k, 2.2k. Yeah. And we did finally get to 2k. Around that, is it? We got a Divine Remnant, That's legendary. Should be like 70s. I'm not exactly sure about that stuff. Never properly learned. Wow, the quantity does show. Dang. Take a look at this. That is with 30% reduced quantity, by the way. 250. Easily let's go out of the way. Nothing? Wow. Impressive. Okay, veggies are selling like mad. Good, good. Not really. I'm exaggerating. But they are selling. Okay. What is this? Okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go 68. Okay, that is worthy of being listed amongst our drops for the day. Let's, optimistically round this. Whoa. I would love to catch one of those perpetual motions at 2K. That's going to be one of our last luxurious expenses. They rarely get listed at 2K. So the idea is to obtain it, to get credit for the path of progression, and then just sell it, which is gonna come at a loss of like 250 or so, provided I can sell it at the price that I bought it. Maybe I can sell it for a little bit higher, so the loss is not as great. I have been taking that kind of stuff out of the way. Also got the Scepter done, which is pretty good. So next up is Vorax Ring, I think. But there is a problem with that. I'm not really very good at crafting those. However, good. 166, eh? Interesting. Okay. Finally, we are out of the woods, by the way. Financially-ish. Ultimate, sacred. One more sacred. One more ultimate. That guy. This guy. The other guy. Let's constantly check that thing. Nothing for... So I kind of want to buy it for 2k and sell it for around 2.3k or so, you know, minor loss. Is that the map I leveled in? It is. When I leveled to level 100, it was in this map. It is pretty good, straightforward, no doubling back. Not literally linear, but technically so. Hey, what's with the killing? Why are you killing me? What is killing me? The hell is this, man? How are you guys killing me? Okay. Oh. It's not the slate though, right? Not the slate, but still, whoa. Okay. That's gonna be, let's say 105 technically. So for a second I thought it was the slate. The slates are much more valuable. The best drop I have gotten the entire season is actually that. I mean, I don't... So guys, I haven't gotten a single item that's worth 1,000 so far. And I have played a lot. But you know, how do people do these early on? The game gives so little in the way of money, right? I mean, my flip is the thing that's keeping me afloat. Maybe I'm playing in a very expensive build, could be that. Why am I constantly getting low amounts? Tiresome. Anyway, oh, the sales have not been now. Okay. Let's retract this one and try this fella at 105. Wow, 5,000. I have never saved 5,000 of those. Let's spend them. I already did for this toxicity that is 100-fold windfall. I have 2, so I need to buy 7. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh my god, I haven't been petty in a while. Have I had 2 and I needed 7, right? I need 2. Again. Nothing. I'm waiting for someone to get a little bit frustrated and undercut them. It kind of sold very quick, eh? Oh, that's a drop. That is a drop. No! No, I need 8 more. Oh my god. Why did I get into this? 2 more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Someone. Only 2. Oh, I'm down to 2k. How is that possible? What did I buy? I did sell something. I was on 2k and I was selling stuff and I'm now a little bit... I did buy something, that's for sure, but... Oh, I did buy the 100 volt windfalls. Silly me. How many did I need again? 2 only. Come on guys, you can sell these. Oh, thank God. It's over. Okay. Now we need to... I am selling those. I am selling those all the time. 100 for... Yeah, that is viable. Also spends a fair bit. I'll take that as well. I mean, we do spend Nether Realm resonances quite a bit. That's a little bit expensive. Let's buy it. So like 8 of the resonances are worth. Oh. Okay, we did spend pretty fast actually. 10 for 67 is a little expensive. Yeah, just whatever. These are all expensive. That is, I believe, the first time I didn't buy anything at all. That's somewhat expensive, but I guess we can. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll take it. I'll also take that one. I'll also take that one. Ooh, definitely. Okay, good, good. So we did get rid of the stuff. And we are on 2.3k, which means if we want, we can get our hands on a perpetual motion now. But I don't want to do it at these prices, because the thing is, I am planning on selling at 2.3k or so, which means I'm going to pay a fee of almost 300. So if I can buy it at like 2000, 2100 maybe, at 2000 I guess maybe we don't lose any. At 2.1k I will definitely lose a little bit, but I think that's acceptable. I'm gonna get my hands on 20 of the thingies. What are they called? The prime crest, the premium currency for the pets. Okay, fossil has sold. Good, good. Yeah, so I'm not very sure how much I will be spending on the Vorax Ring actually. That's a bit of a problem. So normally I did have a clue about, how much I would need to spend, but okay, it's too far. Let me catch up. For some reason I wanted to complete it again, even though it gives nothing upon completion. Good. Okay. Okay, well, ultimate embers are hot. Good. I haven't been flipping them in a pretty long time, right? Like almost a week. And there we are. One FE. I have 70 of these. Damn. That was a bit of an overeager purchase for sure. I also need to buy some maps at some point. Whoop. I finally have some money, unbelievable. It's so good. I am not flipping the wedges, the unifying wedges, because they are on ridiculous prices and I don't like it. No, because you get a little bit overexcited and you buy them at the newer and more expensive price anyway, then they drop down and you lose money. Yeah, so I just don't. Pristine Lunario Campus. Oh, that is, I believe, the first time I ever see that. That's the top quality, I'm gonna guess. No, not really, it's middle quality. Okay. Now the name Pristine gave me the impression of top quality. But apparently it's middle quality. Sure, no problem. Okay, we still have a lot of monsters to get. So finally having completed all the quantity stuff, we very rarely get less than 200 desire crystals, even with the 30% additional reduced quantity. Yeah, as you can see, 200. Finally. And I still don't have the purple pet, so it's actually gonna be pretty much more. I don't know how much more, but it's gonna be more. Okay. And today we already have drop that is worth 100 in a half an hour stream, so definitely not complaining. Okay, let's do one more map. And that achievement is finally done. I mean, around 2.5k, pretty good. Yeah, not a currency level that I have climbed to too many times. I mean, normally I did, but you know, I immediately spent it. This time around we are gonna sit on it. I have to understand the Vorax crafting situation, and I have to also understand how much it's gonna cost. As far as I can tell, the ring, the base ring that I need is gonna cost around 1.3k, 1 point something k. But and the other stuff is gonna be costly. Wow, that was barely 200, eh? It's not easy with the 30% reduced quantity. Ooh, 250. It's something, buddy. Nope. We have some slates. Oh. I mean, okay. It's not relevant. 30. I'm not very sure if that's correct, but let's undercut. Right. Let's take a look at our situation here. Okay. Let's put this up, that's for sure. Okay, we can retire this, sadly. It doesn't work. Let's go for 20 here. Let's go for 20 as well. We are capping these. I will sell them. So because, you know, quantity synergizes so well with cube, I generally try to go for quantity cards. If not, I can go for compass cards, and of course, you know, all the valuable stuff. Whoa, what was that push? Alright. These are the dreams icons. That's for gear, for example. Don't kill, buddy. Why are you constantly killing me? I'm deliberately sacrificing a ton of damage so you know I can survive these maps. I'm not talking about leveling or anything, but yeah, I mean I am dying a little bit too frequently. Alright. bad. Fossil, Transcendence Wedge. How much is this? It's like 3. It's actually lower than 3. Okay, maybe I don't want to sell it for 2. Maybe. The Scepter, yeah, this has been an extreme disappointment. I mean, it's good, but yeah, it's not selling. Bastards are not undercutting. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. +2 hero trait level. Damn, so insane. Okay, I was afraid that I bought a little bit too many of Ambers, because you know profit margin was also pretty small, so I'm not allowed to undercut it. I can't go down to 9. I will start losing money because I bought them at 8. So wages are not selling at 7 even? That's very surprising. That's how hard they have fallen, eh? Oh. So bad. Not really very good, but let's go. Hannibal Sale. Well, Ultimate Embers are definitely selling. barely 200. Oh. What am I on? I actually am on 2.5k. Okay, so we are slowly running out on sacred fossils, and we have been. Let me try it. 30 is fine, I guess. Even though I don't like it too much. Maybe it's a lot and people not have bought it. Sometimes there are big stacks here. Okay, we couldn't find any. And how much are selling them? People are selling them for. There are some 40s. So if I buy them at 30, I can sell at like 37 maybe, 38. There are some 38s. Okay. Any though. Okay. I will immediately take that. Thank you very much. Okay, so now that we know that wedges are not really very popular, let us remove a few of them and put our newly obtained wedges in. And these are not very easy to replace because you know when they go up by a lot and then they come back down. If you bought them at the higher price, you are basically screwed. Okay, so we are down to 1.8, 1.9. Okay, again. Okay. So I'm again not able to buy this. At least it hasn't gone down. Okay, also, while we are here, let's buy these. I mean, that's too much, right? I mean, I know I can sell this, but it's too much. It's gonna take a long time. $53 instead of 55. Is that cheaper? So if it was cheaper, I would have thought about it. Well, I mean, I do have enough for once. So no one is undercutting 30. Everyone is selling at 30. I guess I can buy one of those stacks of like 50. Yeah, I mean, let's go. I'm gonna go broke again, but of course, you know, from this point on, you know, we will keep going up and up. Okay. Maybe a somewhat smaller stack will pop. Nope. Okay. Let's think about this fella. Yeah, sadly, as you can see, these got sold. Oh, this got sold. 200. Take a look at this. It doesn't sell at 1. And it has 20% evasion actually, which is high. Let's go. And I'm broke again. What am I selling these at? I kind of want them to go 37. Okay, so if I sell them at 36, it's gonna be 1.5 profit only. But you know, I do have a good amount and I wanna get rid of them, so I think I will do that. Even though I don't like it too much. I mean, I am sitting on a good amount, right? I had to liquidate that. Alright, so what now? Why are Transcendence Wages not selling though? They dropped a lot? No. I mean, if the cheapest is 5 and they would be big stacks, they should be selling at 7. interesting. Okay, let's put them up. Okay. Now let us try to go back to 2K. So this is of course a little bit frustrating, you know, you are trying to go up and it keeps coming down, but yeah. From this point on, I think we have one expanse left. That will be maps. Not very urgent, but we will need them. And we did get 2 good drops already, which is very surprising because yesterday I think at the end of the stream I got something worth like 70. Malice Executor. Okay, do I want to go there? I guess I did. Let's go. I could also go do Keegan, I suppose, for money. But it's, of course, very monotonous. But yeah, they do require a lot of damage. Let's get this count up to 200. Oh, the thing procced. I mean, I'm not very hopeful. These are generally not really worth a lot. Yeah, whenever we see red on our minimap, that means a lot of desire crystals. I mean, yeah, I did work very hard to max out the quantity fully. And it's still not 200 there. Okay. I haven't been selling these in a while, so we should have some bank there. Oh, from a single map I did get 2 corners of divinity. Okay, let's take a look at them. Agility blessing when mobility skills and inflicts an additional stack of ignite. That's worthless, but that's not worthless. I mean, I can try, we have room. Okay, so that is interesting because even though they have been so inflated in quite some time, the unifying wedges are not selling. Interesting. I'll knock one of them down there. We still have a lot of these. Let's try selling this for like 15 if it works. Okay, what about this one? Okay, that's somewhat valuable for sure. Upon 15% hit damage. 110. So this modifier is not valuable, right? Take a look at this. There are people listing it 1 or 2, but this one is. So start off from like 90. And let's replace whatever we sell. We have another ultimate ember. We'll retire some of these soon. Why does this not sell? Oh, they have been undercutting very hard, that's why. Okay. That would be too optimistic a rounding. Alright, we are all set in these. Let's go. yeah, I mean, our pace that we hit 2K should be good, provided I do sell at good prices. I mean, a little bit faster sales. As you can see, fossils are selling like mad. The problem is they are only bringing 1.5 profit. So, 5% net. Of course, it gets much better when you are selling them at like 38. I did somehow not die there. Okay, unifying wages are selling. Good, good. And off you go, fellas. Guiding lantern, blah, 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 blah. Two unifying, two fossils, okay? So that means one of the unifying wages sold at 37. They actually both sold at 37. Okay, there is no need to go 36 then. I mean, I guess one can remain. As you can see, right, because the stuff that we are selling are expensive, we are building up fast, but not so much profit, of course, sadly. It's 1.5 per. So what I'm doing here is I am using the system in my favor. So normally, as you can imagine, a fee of 1 in 8 is very steep, right? Just as a comparison, World of Warcraft's version of this, it only is 1 in 20, 5%. This one is 12.5%. So flipping is very, very hard. Because you misread the situation, etc. and bang, now that you have lost money. I'm almost dying for a really long time. I would rather be rid of that beautiful situation if I can. We are getting sales, that's good. I mean, yeah, today I'm not complaining a lot about the drops. I mean, 2 expensive drops already. Also very early in. Was nice. Cube is not doing much, but we are getting the occasional invite every once and then, which is what exactly what we were doing. When I was trying to get all the quantities so I would get more crystals so I can get more out of the cube. But yeah, I would have loved to get 500 has been broken. That's good. Okay, so those sacred fossils sold a little bit fast, so I'm gonna go up back to 37 again if I can. And yeah, 600 is here. So when you are in this kind of position, right, when you don't have to stock up anything, everything that you have is selling at a decent price, the currency goes up very quick. Oh. Oh. Alright. let's not act spoiled. This properly. It'll still very much kill me. I'll go to boss, I'm guessing. Okay, off you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sacred Fossil. That's almost worth getting included on the list. Okay, now we are going to go find the red fellas and get our crystals. So we can go to the cube. So yeah, it should kind of always be around 200. Most of the time above actually. But we'll see. Also depends, of course, if the bosses have spawned. 148 is still pretty low. Really? Okay, that's a bit. Okay, 200, very, very barely. But the 200. Now, all that quantity we have been gathering from the path of progression. So, you know, I gathered the maximum amount possible from the, what's the name? Star chart, right? But on top of it, I also was doing the thingies. I think I got them all now. Both the flame quantity and the drop quantity. Let's check it out. Path of progression. Got the 20% XP. Got the 30% drop quantity. 20% initial amber drop quantity and got the 20% flame fuel quantity. So we got them all. And as you can see, it's in a pretty good shape. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to buy this. So I'm gonna buy it and I'm just gonna resell it. But yeah, at this point, of course, we have very heavily invested into stuff. So we need them. Did we sell a fossil at 37? Okay. Although I still have one up for that 36, that's important. Okay, good. Up to 600. As you can see, it does go pretty nicely. No, I like that feel. Up and up and up. And pretty quickly too, okay. Ooh, that's gonna be profitable, I think. Okay, careful. So we are going to get much more rates, and at the end, depending on the number of rates that we have killed throughout this activity, we will get a chest, which is not a bad chest for sure. Nice. I should have pushed it a little bit more, right? I did forget about the anomaly thingy. So crowded, man, what's going on? Sheesh, barely, barely. If I was playing hardcore, I guess I would have died like 10 times in this map. And I know technically that you can't, but I would have panicked and died here and there. We have a good amount of these actually. we must have like 6 maybe. I mean, these wedges are this is the first time I see these not selling at 7. So you know, sometimes you know I was reluctant to sell them at that price. Okay, so how much is this? Ooh, valuable. No, sure no. Mistavik is going up like a rocket. Okay. Like 19. It's going down pretty fast. Okay, some morale, right? Our currency went down by a rather large margin. It's a classic for me now. Okay, we won't be able to buy these. Maybe these. All right. I was able to find a few things back then. Apparently not today. Wedge sold, good. Okay. And if these fossils are selling at more expensive prices, right? That is more than 2 FE profit per interaction. It's not too much more than 2, but it's 2, right? 2 is 2. Yeah, so profit margin is about 7% or so. Net, of course. Mr. Vic has sold. Oh, what are you guys doing there? Oh. Well, I kind of want to go back to 2K, but oh, lovely. 20 FE. 2 more FE. So when you buy in big bulks, it's nice. I mean, I am very surprised about these. You know, transcendence wedges have been my core item for a really long time, and you know, I never. So as I was saying, I was sometimes reluctant to cut off the prices, right? So I was insistent on selling at 8, and they wouldn't sell, and that's fair, right? But you know, I never had the thing where I went down to 7, and it actually didn't work either. Wait, don't kill. Too much going on. Okay, that's gonna give us a ton and ton of. The guy will split. Because they're splitting now. let's do the creation engine. I'm a little sleepy. I wanted to go back to 2K as I said, but I suppose with fast sales it's possible. We do have a lot of merchandise and maybe a few drops. Not bad. Bang bang. I think it's worthless. Well, up to 1K. Back on our feet. Yo. Okay. Good XP. One down. 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay, say so. Mystery Treasure God's Compass. I mean, I don't remember it, but now I need to be really careful. Hold up. Because, you know, that scumbag killed me. So if I die once more, it's gonna get turned off, right? That's what I'm trying to prevent. And this gives a bonus chest, etc. as well. So, kind of want. Okay, let's not rush, considering there is no time limit. I should be able to handle this stuff. Okay. Move forward. Revelation Hunting Astrolabe. It was not worth a lot. Didn't get a lot. But that astrolabe we'll have to take a look at. A little bit too quick. Reduce the price mode. Up to 1k. Finally. Don't know how these don't sound. These are the definition of selling. And so what is my... Oh, I can't see it, right? I have to have at least one transaction there to see if how much my entire volume was. Okay, I want that. Each unit is coming. Waka. Yeah. Sheesh. Shrine Queen. Not very impressive. Good. We still don't have enough crystals. That doesn't look like it's gonna be enough either. I mean, there are a lot of monsters remaining in the map. And they are not behind the Queen. Oh, I wanna say Atsiri. But her name is, I believe, Paloma. Should be near 200 for sure. This much quantity. Okay, I mean, at least we have constant sales. Okay. 130k, 125k, 120k actually. Tiny. Let's see that blessed monster. Rot. I believe I am immune to this. I was taking a look over the slates and some random stuff. I think one of them gave me the immunity. Okay. Yep. These drop. These do drop. I think that was the best monster that I just killed. Hmm. What is this? Oh, I don't think we can do it again though. We are really close. What can? I would have liked to get 2K and buy that. But yeah, you can hardly find them at 2K. It's another problem. Hmm. Time I'm sleepy. It's a good phone call to knock the prices up. Oh. Push. So yeah, the Vorax ring with the good base roll, I think costs around 1.5k, 1.3k or thereabouts, which we can definitely handle. But first of all, I don't know how to craft the rest of it, and second of all, because of that first thing, I don't know how much it's gonna cost. So yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. Generally, we can't find the coffin around here. Okay, it's not gonna go up or west. I think it should be going eastbound, I guess. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Little by little. I'm glad we are killing those guys fast. But what would happen if I were to use legendary cube thingy? 200 exact again. For the third time today. That's actually a little bit magical, right? Because it's not even 201 or 199. We had exact 203 times. I mean, maybe if I was getting non-zero amount of maps. Why does this not sell, man? We are also slowly running out of resonances, which we will have to buy, and also maps. There is something that's being inflicted there. Lantern has gone out for the first time in a while. Why are we getting so little from the maps though? I mean, Cube is pretty degenerate, we know that, but you know, 50 FER I haven't seen in days. The beautiful stack. Okay. Nothing. I guess at 10 we can retire. We'll wait a little bit more and then retire those items. That's good. So this should be a really good amount of desire crystals. $50 FE. Had to complain. All right. Still no red memories. The entire season. Last season I was farming out of Black Sail, of course, you know. Thanks to that I did get a few, actually several red memories. I think 2 of them sold for like 2k. This season I don't have anything that's worth 1k. And yeah, a lot of playtime still. Nothing of the sort. Good. Come on. Come on. Oh, gives me only these. Couldn't even greed. Not that I would. Oh. being so insistent, game? I wanna do your crap. No chest behind? Really? In my stubbornness, I will try to go for 2k. Obviously needed a bit help from trade house. Yeah, one of those horrible maps that you have to either double back or let half of the map live multiple times too. You have killed me enough, no kill. No. Please no hurt, no kill. How about we make you strong? Diablo 1. Nostalgia. Shout out for 30 years ago. That's very low, the amount of crystals, so we should have skipped some. Yeah, these guys. Heal 178 is low, but there are not monsters left in the map anyway. Okay, lovely. Sales are so slow. Oh. If you know the stuff we're selling in rapid succession, oh. That drop of 50 was nice. Haven't seen it in ages. And it was after I had started it, right? Salt on the wound for sure. Careful. Bringing this to 200s is not easy. The number of desire crystals that you get, especially when you can get the invitations. 30% reduced additional quantity is pretty severe. I think they work multiplicatively, so you know you get all your bonuses and then at the end you get penalized by 30%. Sadly, they are not additive. Oh. Safari bosses. Whoa. Can that mean I can try 11 here? Let's try it. If it doesn't work, we'll go down. Oh. Hmm. You have to go the other way around to get the desired crystals. Some drops wouldn't be unwelcome. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Again, it's not the same. It's the other thing, right? It's not the slate. Ooh, also practical and worthless compared to the other stuff. But yeah, I mean, a drop worth 30 is nice. I always keep thinking it's the slate. Slates are pretty valuable. We need to find some cube masters. Really? Last chance. 142 is definitely the lowest by far after I have gotten all the drops done, the quantity. Interesting. What a surprise, it gives nothing. Okay. Let's do one more wedge. Okay, let's see if I get these. I am really shocked about this. Full tier 1. Maybe not the best, but still full tier 1. Okay. No, these are not selling. Oh, so it's for 11. Nice. Stonks. And we also have no big stuff to sell, right? I would generally find stuff to buy here. Okay, finally. Wages are picking us up. But yeah, they would bring us to like 1.5k. They are not gonna bring us to 2k. And what is this 2k obsession? Well, kind of nothing. When we started purchasing stuff, we were on about 2k. So I kind of want to get back there. But the stuff that I am selling are... Well, I am selling them one by one over some time frame. So yeah, not really getting jumps in currency. Don't kill. Oh! Yeah, these are pretty good. The golden ones. Okay. We might have a few more here. No crystals. Not actually close to 1 FE. That's not bad. I will buy it, then pay my fee and sell it, and get the 20th Primal Crest, and then final start on saving for the Vorax. But you know, the more intimidating thing is not saving up to currency, because you know we have a character that can farm properly. Yeah, the thing that is intimidating is the how to craft the Vorax gear. What in the world are those, man? We are getting a lot of silver wicks. We also got this one. Whoa. I didn't want to miss this, so I'm risking myself. Stupid thingies on my screen as well. Okay. So in the map I can die 5 times, but in the activity In the seasonal thing I can buy only once, so oh, no sales. Oh, that's a problem. It's worthless. This is the best armor helmet, strength helmet. Yeah. Now, if the sales hadn't slowed down, because we sit on a lot of materials, 2K would be easy, but yeah, now it's a problem. We managed to get back up relatively nicely. No, I don't want to go tomorrow's direction. So we have a lot of these. Let's retract one of them. Dang. Going down so hard, why? What's this? That's valuable. These are valuable, but I am planning on using them myself. Wow, they are going up 10 each. It's actually more than 10 even. Dang. Oh, I do have a deep space beacon. Where do I have it from? This should be a very fast sale. Going up like mad. Finally. There is no need to keep millions of the same item up. Let's try to put some other stuff up. Whew. And we are selling these. Not at very good prices at this point, but I will take that. We are spending these pretty hard. I'm gonna buy them as long as the price is not ridiculous like this one. And those are a bit weird. These are somewhat expensive as well. I guess. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Wow, what a good one. I never bought 5 items, I think. I'm gonna buy that one as well. Okay. I guess I wanna sit on these maps. Die. And I am not. Somehow. Okay. Oh. I thought those were gonna drop something. Oh. Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna keep this thing at 37, I think. Considering they are selling. Do I have room? I do. Okay, I mean, if I be a little bit more stubborn, I guess we can arrive at our goal of 2k. I guess definitely. As soon as the one of the expensive ones picked up, because these two do not really add up much, right? I'm selling these at 70, I'm selling these at 10 to 11. see if the thing is available. There's one at 2.2k. And yeah, there will be serious losses in here, like 275, because the best I can do is I can try to sell it for 2,300. Yeah, still will not be really very profitable. Alright, fossils are selling hard, slowly. Wow. Business has picked up and that 2k is not that far anymore. So we are again in the waters of that perpetual thingy. But yeah, I wanna catch one of the cheaper ones. And 2k has been arrived at, that's for sure. So yeah, arrived at the 2k as we intended. Okay. If they are going to sell at 10, because these were dead for a while, I do not dare sit on them. When it rains, it pours. I mean, this search, normally I would kind of buy, so it was offering, but this has been up for such a long time. So when I first saw that, it sold for 1k. Spell block chance armor, really? How and why? Don't kill. We did get a lot of silver wicks, and the thing is, the silver wicks have gained value, so it's not bad. 10. This crowd, man, the amount of fireballs, unbelievable. Got the bandits. Okay. That's a low amount of desire crystals. It's gonna pick up. Yeah. Still not 200 though. Never. Yes. So I'm gonna buy the thing at 2.2k. I have seen 2 for 2k so far, but yeah, because of my aggressive buying and investment strategies, I can never stay at 2k for long. Alright. Sleep, I think I'm barely seeing what's on the screen. Also bad route. Lovely. Oh, I did forget about it. No, I didn't. Wow, dang. Yeah, sleep time. Oh, there is the. Oh my god, completely forgot. That was silly. Damn. Whew. And done. I kind of want to get this out of the way, but that's going to amplify my loss. So yeah, I think I will refrain from doing it. And now I can buy it, not in theory only, but also in practice. Okay. Whoa. What was that? What a powerful monster. Oh, we got a lot of loot. Yep. Reflexes are gone. Not that they were ever very bright, but yeah, they are entirely gone now. Cool. We get our 200. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of clearing to do until the boss that will have some crystals in it. There is something wrong here. These are very low numbers. Alright. We did start off pretty hot. Sadly, no more follow-up. $2.1k. Actually worth considering. So if I buy the 2.1k and I sell at 2.3k, the commission I will be paying would be nearly 300, which means now I'm going to lose only 100. And it appears it is the person that has been trying to sell it for 2,200, right? Because the 2,201 is gone as well. Oh no, it's sold actually. Yeah, I think I should just buy it. And broke again. I think I have to relog. Sometimes it gives you a mini heart attack like this. Done. It is done. And yeah, the main price was this, of course. So I basically have sacrificed hopefully around 100 FE to get that one done. So skill is done, gear is done, memories are done. Loot is okay. Destroyed that already. These might come soon. These are pretty annoying, yeah. Not very sure if I can get them done. Obviously we wanna sell the thing back. Where is it? No. That one. Wow, take a look at this. That's why I sold it last season. No, I bought it and sold it like this, but yeah, I had to waste a lot of currency, it appears. Can I try 2,400? Then I will break even, but let's try. So that is 0 loss and 0 profit, which is I'm perfectly okay with, right? I did get it out of the way. Other than that, we are broke. Okay. Let's take a look at these at some point as well. Okay. 1.8K. That's interesting. But his second fixed affix is garbage. That 1.8 is actually similar to ours. So it's not bad. This 3K one is similar to ours, but I would say ours is better still. Better than that. Better than that. Okay, that is similar to mine. Let's try it.